So here we are with Kian Schofield after Coalville's 2-1 victory tonight over Clifton All Whites in the UCL Division 1. It was a win that we kind of ground out in the end. Would you say, Kian?
Yeah, at times it was quite a scrappy game out there. Clifton definitely came here, set up, made it difficult for us, but in the end we managed to get that one chance and survive a few at our end, which managed to grab us the 3 points in the end, which is what we need at this point in time.
Yeah, I mean it's still early in the season, but we need to keep picking up these wins to keep on the coattails of the two Retford teams. And again tonight, really, we've come up against an obstinate team that, of course, has problems, but not really had many shots on goal. I can't really remember Jake making many saves.
No, they didn't create too many chances from open play, but it felt like, I don't know, it'd be good to see the stats, but it did feel like they had a lot of set pieces and put us under a lot of pressure. There was a couple of big lads that they scored their goal from a set piece, in fact, and they did have quite a few big lads in there, aggressive, front-footed, who were willing to go and try and win the headers in the box, and we had to stand up strong to that. I think the chance that sticks out in the second half is where they come through and Kane manages to get back on the line somehow and clear it. So we did have to survive those moments, and you know, when you're aiming to get promoted, you have to go through those tough spells in games and grind it out.
And I think we just spoke before, it's a little bit tough to know what you're going to come up against from game to game in this league, because Clifton, although they've got 8 points from 8 games it is now, they look better than what their points tally is given them so far this season.
Yeah, definitely. I thought they came in and made it really difficult for us at times. I know we saying maybe they didn't have too many chances from open play, but to be fair, I'm not sure we had that many either. But we had to keep going at them. You know, Zach was electric down that left hand side, kept running at his full back, and just trying to make it difficult for them. And yeah, we just have to keep trying to grind these teams down, because you know, teams now we're in the position we're in after 11 games, is it? You know, they are going to come here, set up and try and let us have the ball and frustrate us, and they certainly did that at times for us.
So that means we're going to have to rely on the pace of players like Zach Smithson and Billy Looms, who started out on the wings tonight. And just a word on Zach, you used the word electric there. I thought he was, at times, second half, excellent. He stole the ball for our second goal and delivered a inch-perfect cross into Ronnie. He's got 5 goals for the season now, so just a word on Zach's start to the season.
Yeah, Zach is great. I think he's one of them players that if you're coming up against him as a fullback, you know, you sometimes think physically you might be able to dominate him, but bloody hell, he's difficult to come up against. He's so fast, he gets in behind you, and you know, even for a little lad, you see him bouncing off players and winning tackles, and then even when you go and put the ball in the air to him, he seems like he can jump and get higher than most players, to be honest.
I think there was one tonight where he beat a guy who must have been 6 foot plus in the air, and he times his leaps so well, and he has got such a good spring. He really is a bit of a surprise package.
Yeah, he's just so springy. I think if there's one thing to sum him up as well, he's played with a broken wrist tonight. He broke his wrist in the game on Saturday, and he's gone and played with it and played 90 minutes and got man of the match. He was brilliant.
Coalville Town's own Jamie Vardy.
Basically, yeah, it looked like it with the blue strapping on a little bit.
Strapping.
But there's one that is Zach. That epitomises him. You know, runs, will play through pain. You know, will just do anything to try and win the game for the team. And to be fair, he'll probably be a little bit disappointed that he had a couple of chances, and the one that he rolls Ronnie in to score, and probably, if he'd have took an extra touch, he'd probably got a shot on goal himself, but he made a really good decision, and it's one of them for Ronnie, where, to be fair, I think it felt like he had forever, so he just had to stay composed, and a really good finish actually off the post, because I think the keeper had started to move that way already, so really good finish, and yeah, just really happy that we managed to hang on in the end.
Excellent, and looking forward to Saturday. We're playing Reneth or Rainworth, however you want to pronounce it. I understand they've picked up their first 3 points of the season tonight, so a potential banana skin still, and one that we're going to have to be prepared for.
Yeah, definitely. We know every team is going to come here and try and make it difficult for us. Obviously, great win for them tonight away at Pinkston. So going and getting that win away from home, they're going to be, come here with their tails up a little bit, looking to make it difficult because, they've proved they can go away and do it now, and it will give them a little bit of belief. And we've got to be on it. We've got to be ready to go from the first whistle to try and get them 3 points.
Excellent. Well done tonight, Kian, and good luck for Saturday.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.